So, me and my family were just sitting there watching a movie. We're watching Landman with Billy Bob Thornton.
Haven't seen it, but okay. TV show.
Okay. Out the blue, we're watching it. My sister plucks me in my ear, but she wears a lot of jewelry. So the jewelry hit me, and I don't like being hit behind the head. I do not like being hit behind the head.
I don't think anybody does.
Right.
Exactly. So she hit me and plucked me in my ear. And then she goes, "Did that make you mad?"
A little bit.
I was like, a little, but then I thought about the circumstance. And then I talked myself down. And I just said, it is what it is. And then she goes, "Oh, well, you know, if you're going to be that sensitive, I should just leave." And I'm like, I'm not being sensitive. I literally said I didn't get mad. I said I told myself out of being mad. And then, like I said, then old Big Back at work, when we got into it, now his whole thing is, "Oh, I gotta watch how I handle you, because you get sensitive when somebody asks you to do some work." And I'm like, I didn't get sensitive because you asked me to do some work. I got mad because you decided to yell at me, so I yelled back at you. But it's getting to the point now where it's like anytime you say, "Hey, don't treat me like that," first thing they go is, "Oh, it's your old sensitive behind." And I'm like, no, it's not being sensitive. It's literally, for example, you have moments where you get told privilege, and you go, "I'm not going to talk to you right now because you're saying that it's privilege."
Yes.
And that bothers you, but then you're viewed as sensitive because you say, "Hey, you just crossed the line. I don't want to fool with you right now.
Yeah,
So give me my
right
space."
He definitely handled it the right way.
Yeah.
Because any other person just get called soft, sensitive, whatever. You're supposed to cause a scene. That's what that's what these people want nowadays. You cause a scene.
And I'm like, yeah. So it's like, so if me not causing a scene is me being sensitive, but just saying, "Hey, you did me wrong," like, don't do that. It's just literally all you're saying is, "Hey, don't do that."
We're just trying to be respectful.
But it's different too, in the sense of work. If you're doing a job, if your boss tells you something, that's one thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If just a random person or your old lady or your buddy or just somebody you see on the street is calling you out and saying you're sensitive or something, yes. Now that's a different story. Now if your boss tells you something and you get upset about it, that's one thing, because yeah, you gotta eat a little shit.
You gotta eat that.
You gotta eat that. I mean, you gotta eat a plate of shit for that. But if it's just some random person say, "Oh, you being soft, you being sensitive," then yeah, no. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. I go straight to fuck you.
Yeah.
Because she brought it up again. She brought it up like 2 weeks ago. Only because my dad was joking, because I was setting up for a photo shoot. And my dad was joking, like, he was telling my sister's kids, my other sister's kids, to go, "Hey, I pay y'all such and such, I pay y'all $20 to go mess with his equipment." And then, like, out the back, like, out the blue, I heard her go, "Oh, you don't mess with him, don't mess with his stuff, because he was sensitive because I plugged him in his ear."
Well, see, that's different too, though.
Yeah,
that's family. Family's always going to be trying to
piss you off,
push your buttons, do everything they can to get under your skin, because that's what family does.
Yeah,
especially siblings. Siblings and
worst.
And real close cousins that
especially
are just like siblings, close to your age. Oh yeah, that you were raised around. That's different.
Okay, so now is it me being sensitive because it's a sibling, or is it once again
depends,
not accepting
it also depends.
Yeah, it does.
It depends, because what if?
Yes, it was your family, and you could have kirked off on them, but you did because you.
I talked myself out of it. That was my thing. I'm like,
family.
I'm like, how am I sensitive?
If you had been somebody else that flicked you in the ear, all you go.
I said I talked myself out of being sensitive.
Yeah. Now, has she been doing this your whole life?
Oh boy!
And she's been doing. See now.
No. We're gonna get to a whole different stuff.
Oh God!
We're very now, because it's like now we're at a phase where it's like she wants to be the top dog sibling,
But you're doing a little better than her.
But not doing better. I'm not doing better. But I'm being more open.
Okay,
like where it's like even to the point where
so
it's
you're
like
being a threat.
she feels like I'm threatening her spot, and I'm like,
he's being a threat. Okay.
So now she's like, oh, if I can just, no, I'm gonna still treat you. You're the youngest sibling, so I'm gonna still treat you like
a child.
But what doesn't help is the fact that my dad now goes, well, son, what do you think? And when he does that, she
loses it.
Yes. Because you're stepping on her territory.
Yeah,
exactly.
She is threatened to like a bug, yo, boy. I tell you.
Now that's a different. That's what.
That's where you go different because family is not the same.
Nah.
Family is not the same.
Family's a motherfucker.
They are.
Because you got to treat them completely different, even if they piss you off or you mad about it. And suck it up, buttercup.
Exactly.
And deal with it.
Family is.
No, I don't feel like you should deal with it with family though.
No, family.
Family.
Family is that though. Other people is where you deal with it. Family is where you hash it out.
Yeah, you kind of hash it out.
Family is look.
It's a little different.
And even other people, you can only take so much before you go to that person. Like, look,
I'm gonna fuck your dad.
This is how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And I've had to do this before. I've had to go to people and be like, look, you may talk to somebody else like that.
Yeah,
but you ain't gonna talk to me like that.
Yes.
Look, we can do this, but you're not gonna talk to me. I demand your respect because I'm a man. And it's not even a man. I'm a woman. I'm a man. I'm a grown ass adult.
And
you're not gonna talk to me like you talk to somebody else.
And that's how I view that, because when Big Back got mad at me, when he got mad, Big Back is a coworker. When he got mad, it was like, yo, whoa, you yelling at me, but I'm doing your job. Why are you yelling at me? Nah, you know what? Okay, since you want to yell at me, do your own job. I'm out. And it's like, because it's like, to me, it's like, I'm not being sensitive. I'm being an adult. And it's like, don't talk to me like I'm your child. Because this can go one or two ways. Me walking away and not talking to you,
or me tearing
you calling it sensitive, okay, but if I go the other route, we're going to have a problem. We both lose our jobs.
You don't want me to go dusty roads on you. I'm going to flip, flop, and fly all over.
We don't want to go roadhouse.
Oh, roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yes.
We don't want to go roadhouse, but
No.
Sometimes
now, have y'all had moments like that? Have you ever been called like sensitive for just saying, "Hey, don't treat me like this"?
Yeah, try to be that person to say, "Hey, yeah, exactly." I've been there, absolutely.
Yes, and I've showed my ass.
Yeah,
I've done that multiple times and showed my ass.
And then they don't like you after you show your ass.
Yeah, you're in the wrong after.
And I've noticed the older I get, you would think the younger that you would be like that. But the older I get, when I was younger, I used to let a lot of shit just breeze on by. I'm like, you know what? It's not even worth it. Yeah. It's not. I'm not going to do this.
And
but
now,
the older I get,
a strike of a fucking match.
Yeah, the older I get,
don't take much.
My tolerance level is getting
very.
Yes, it's
very low.
Thin.
I'm just
getting there.
You're not gonna. Yeah, bullshit. No, bullshit.
Got bullshit.
Bullshit. You're not gonna talk
I'm like, it's like, and then it's like, don't, because I still want to be like. I want that moment to be like, do I still got it? I'm gonna find out if I do.
But you can't see. That's the thing, though. Are you willing to go that route?
Not really. I don't like feeling blowed up.
Because nowadays you can't do that to certain. You can't.
No.
Because you got to worry about what's going to happen.
And you don't know
back in the day,
days.
like I said, me being older than both of you, you being in the middle, and you being the youngest. It used to be different. You could go in there and take an ass whooping.
Oh yeah, ass whoopings were good.
But now you can't take an ass whooping.
You call somebody a pussy, because you getting shot.
You're getting shot, stabbed, something. There's going to be something because people are too damn sensitive.
The ones calling you sensitive are sensitive.
They don't want. They are the sensitive ones. They're the ones that are, and they're like, oh, you know, but a pussy. No. You're the pussy, because I can take this. There's an old saying, and I used to say it, and I'm sure you've heard it.
Yeah.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yes.
And it's like, Cause it's funny because it was like,
this is what makes you a man.
yes, but
Come on, son, exactly.
And they know exactly when to do it and who to do it with, and they'll be like, I'm gonna do you because I know you think about the repercussions. So it's like I'm gonna push your button because I know you're thinking.
Do you think? And I don't mean to cut you off, but this is here we go on. We're going down a tangent.
We're going down a tangent.
Do you think
Yellow Brick Road
that? Do you think that black guys feel like they can intimidate white guys?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Black guys like testing other black guys.
I find it in my experience that black guys think that they can mess with white guys more than they can with black guys because they think a white guy's not going to do nothing.
No,
he's just a white guy.
We have nigga moments.
Yeah.
So do we.
Yeah.
What do y'all call them though? We call them nigga moments. Where it's like...
Oh no, it's definitely...
It's the same thing.
No.
It's the same thing, but we ain't got to call it that. It's the same thing.
But here's why I say they don't try that. Because me and two of my friends went to a Comic-Con. We went to Comic-Con. We were dressed up.
Right.
Black Panther.
Which I want to do.
Dressed up and go to Comic-Con.
Hell yeah.
But we were Black Panther.
I want the Big Bang Theory at once.
At least once.
And Aquaman. We were Black Panther, Aquaman, Batman.
Aquaman though?
And it was Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa. But anyway, hold on. But no, we the friend that was dressed as Black Panther, the dude was in the way. He goes
Aquaman.
Later. He goes, "Excuse me, Chief. I gotta get by. Can I get in here, Chief?" Black dude. What you call me Chief for?
Oh.
He goes.
Was this guy white or black?
Black guy.
Dressed as Black Panther.
No, my friend was dressed as Black Panther.
Okay.
It was just an old black guy in a hoodie. So he goes.
So your friend was black or white?
Black.
Okay.
Black guy.
Black on black.
Black on black don't even count anymore.
But he goes, "Excuse me, Chief, I need to get by." "What you call me Chief for? Don't call me Chief." He goes, "Well, I don't know your name, so what do you want me to call you?" "I don't care. Don't call me no Chief, because that's disrespectful." He goes, "What do you mean?" He's like, I literally called you a head position.
Head balls.
Head balls, and you're coming at me. And then I literally said, "Sir, would you have done this if a white guy said, 'Excuse me, boss,' or something like that?" That don't matter. That don't matter. Y'all disrespected me, and it's like, see, you knew what you were doing. You picked your target. Black guys know. Last week, I asked the dude to move his car. I asked the guy to move his car in my yard. I said, "Hey, boss, can you move your car?"
Don't call me boss.
"Don't call me boss." I said, "Sir, I don't know your name. I just need you to move your car."
That's just somebody looking.
But they look for it with the same. Because if they, in their minds now, they probably feel like if I mess with this white guy, they're going to call the cops. Black guys, we don't call the police on other black guys.
And I'm going to
beat you up or shoot you.
See, now I disagree. Maybe it's because I'm from a different time.
It is.
Because in my time, it felt like black guys felt like they could intimidate white guys.
At that time, yes. But
at the
time they're different, but now it's.
And I haven't been put in that position, so I recently.
Yeah.
Now back when I was growing up, yeah. And I didn't let that bother me because I was like, kiss my ass, fuck you.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not. You don't know how I was raised. I'm not raised around regular people.
Exactly.
You don't know where the fuck I'm from.
I feel like what happens is like, here's how they know who to do it with now. They punk test them first.
Exactly.
They punk test you.
See what comes out of your mouth, what your reaction is about it.
Like if he had said, "Don't call me boss, my name is this," and I had walked over and said, "What'd you say?" Blah blah blah. Then he would have been like, "All right, I'm just." But because I said, "Nah, I don't care about all that."
So would you think that somebody, like if you ran up on them and done that they would have hit you?
Oh, he definitely would have hit him.
Oh yeah, it would have been
that's what I'm saying.
Do
you think it's gonna? Do you go up there expecting this is getting ready to get physical, or do you go up there and thinking
that's automatic?
But I feel you always got to be on your guard. Like this could turn physical. When it's like if it goes.
So is it worth it?
No. It's never worth it.
Is it worth Is it worth the physicality of it?
No, it's never worth it. But they don't. It's like.
But when I ask you nicely about, hey, can you move your car out of my yard?
Full circle. It goes to being, you think it's not worth it. That's you being sensitive.
And then,
No, that's thinking, in my opinion.
Sensitive.
Now, I don't think that way.
I don't think
You don't think that way because you're one of them ones that think it's not worth it. But to them, it's with your old sensitive behind.
See, and the old me, and sometimes it's still the me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because I haven't got to the old me.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm climbing, but I'm not there.
You don't want to.
But I've got to. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to get in this altercation?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like we know we think like that.
So okay, here's another one. Me being a older man than both of you, and me being younger at one time, being your age and younger. Did you think when you were younger that you could take an older person or a younger person? Like an older person, my age, when you were in your teens, early 20s. Did you think you could take somebody my age or older?
Now, me personally, growing up, I was always young, but I always hung out with people that were way, way older than me.
So did I.
And
that's why
I was raised around my grandparents, so I was taught to respect your elders no matter how they talk to you. You respect your elders, no matter what. But a young dude, absolutely. Whip his ass. Whip his ass. Old people was different. It's different. But you got these older people now, they think they're just obligated to just torture everybody in the world because they're old.
Yeah.
But see, I don't see it that way either. Yeah. I see
some of these old bitches.
Now, yes. But when I was younger, I always thought that if this old motherfucker comes at me, I'm gonna whip his ass. now being the older person and being a younger person, thinking older people were my age now, and I don't feel that old.
Yeah.
I don't feel that old. But I thought
them older people, they
but right now I don't. But I'm still in the back of my, like if I'm out and about and around a group of people.
Yeah.
I don't think that way, but in the back of my head, if a motherfucker break out,
I'm not gonna teach
I'm gonna fucking
the shitting.
Exactly. But I'm not looking for it, and I'm gonna try every way I can to get away from it.
Exactly. And that's what we call sensitive.
And I'm not being sensitive, I'm trying to be smart.
But see, just put my point.
There you go.
What's the point?
It's like you're trying to be smart is being called sensitive. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So, are you worried about being called smart or sensitive?
I want to be called smart, but it's like it always turns into being sensitive.
So you're worried about somebody calling you sensitive no matter what their age?
Yes, because their mindset is... because here's the problem, here's the thing. They don't mind screaming to the world. He's sensitive.
So you don't want to be out and about and be around or be out and somebody be like, oh, that's that sensitive motherfucker.
Yeah. I'd rather somebody go, oh, that's
it.
He's smart. Like,
then
if you walk away from you, that's him.
Then you have to be.
They do the other day.
But see, that's when you have to be that physical motherfucker.
You have to be that guy, and I don't want to be that guy.
Then don't be.
Yeah.
Don't be.
Yeah. So basically, just bite the bullet and be sensitive.
Exactly. If you want to be called sensitive,
because I have more to lose than you do.
Exactly.
So it's like I always think that I got more to lose. So you know what? Fine. If you feel calling me sensitive make you feel.
Back in my day, they didn't call it sensitive. They said you're a pussy.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're being a pussy. Oh, you're a little pussy bitch. You ain't shit. You ain't nothing.
Now with the altercation you had,
that's the exact same thing.
The altercation you had last week. Now with the gentleman that you had the altercation with.
Actually, that time I was prepared. I'm like, look, whatever happens, happens.
Right,
I'm not gonna say that about you. You're literally in my yard. Now you're trespassing in my.
You went through your little things to get it settled straight.
Yeah, I did talk to the right people.
But at the same time, you have a lot more to lose than him.
Pretty much.
my whole thing is,
You ain't got
I don't
no
know if
issue with
anybody
him.
else here has
Y'all both
ever.
would have went in jail, but you would have lost a lot more than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody else here, and I ain't talking like I've done hard time or anything like that, but I've had to do.
I've done 4 days.
I had to do 10.
Oh,
And 10,
fuck that.
let me know that jail was
It's not
no
for me.
place for me.
Yeah,
So, fuck you.
Yes, sir.
Fuck
Yes, sir.
you.
Don't-
Fuck you. No.
don't-